Then he said, you come sit here. So he made me sit in his vegetable shop and he told me his whole story. I'll try to make it very brief. He got sick and he got admitted into a general hospital in Bangalore. A general hospital, general ward is acclimatization to hell, normally, I'm sorry. So he was there and every day he thinks he's going to die, but he doesn't die. One more day, it goes like this. Every day he thinks he's going to die and he doesn't die. After over 2 months, his wife stopped coming to the hospital. She got tired of visiting this guy. He's neither going to die nor to get well. Then the demand for the beds became such, they put him outside in the corridor. With just one sheet, he was in the corridor of the government hospital for another 2 months. Every day he thought he will die, but he did not die. One day, suddenly he realized something, he sat up. Within about 7-8 days, he walked out of the hospital and became ecstatic and blissful. His wife, his family, nobody turned up, but because earlier he was selling vegetables, he continued to sell vegetables for a living. And after almost 3-4 years after such an incident, he saw me for the first time and we kind of buddied up. And I said, how? He said, I said, what do you do here selling vegetables? He says, I bless everybody, they must get sick for 4 months. So you never know what will turn out as a blessing.
Sadhguru, you said about grace. So if grace is something that is going to actually protect us, how do you accumulate this grace? I mean, do you carry it? Because this is one of the things that is always told to us, that some people carry their grace from their previous birth and do something good now so that you will carry this grace to next birth. Is that so? What is this?
Whoa, you're going away too far. See, grace is available to everybody. It's like sunlight. Sunlight is available to everybody, but only those who open their eyes will see. That's the way it is. But is it not there? Is it there only for me and not for you? There's no such thing. It's available for everybody. It's just that, are you receptive? When we talk about receptivity, see, the entire process of yoga, the word yoga itself means this. The word yoga means union. Union means what? Right now in most people's experience, it is me versus universe. This is how people are experiencing life. Otherwise, why continuous anxiety, fear? They think they are fighting for their life all the time. Why? They are fighting the whole universe. Individual and the universal. Being in competition with the universe is a stupid thing to do. Hello? No? It's a bad competition to get into. Hello, you must show some sign of life, otherwise I'll have doubts. Hello?
Yes.
What will you do if your patient… What will you do? He has to show some sign of life, isn't it? Because your orthopedics, if you press on their pain points, of course they'll come alive. But I don't have such a privilege. You versus universe, a bad competition to get into, isn't it? So yoga means this, that you consciously obliterate the boundaries of your individuality, that if you sit here, there is not much distinction between what is you and what is the universe. On another level, see, as we sit here, this is my body, that is your body. Do what you want, these two things will not become one. This is my mind, that is your mind. Do what you want, these things will not become one. They may overlap on some issues and we may feel that we are one with each other. But my mind is my mind, your mind is your mind, isn't it? But there is no such thing as my life and your life. This is a living cosmos. You captured a little bit, I captured a little bit. That's about it. But now we think this is my life and that is your life. There is no such thing. This is a living cosmos. You've blown a small bubble, somebody might have blown a little bigger bubble. Did you blow soap bubbles when you were young?
Oh yeah.
You still do?
Yes.
No. So when you blew soap bubbles, somebody had this big bubble, somebody else had that big bubble. Oh, went on saying, this is my bubble, this is your bubble. But poop it went. Once it goes poop, you did not say, this is my air and this is your air. Similarly, there is no such thing as my life and your life. There is just a living cosmos. If you capture more life, then you will see you have more grace. The depth, dimension and scope of your life is determined by how much life you capture within you. It doesn't matter what kind of body you have, what kind of intelligence you have. If you have not captured substantial life within you, you will live a small life, that's how it is. How do you do this? There are systematic ways of approaching this, or simply by involvement and exuberance, by commitment, people may capture a larger life. By absolutely being committed to something, focused on something, somebody may capture a certain amount of life which is more than what is considered normal. But yoga has a systematic process as to how to capture life. I can show you thousands of people around me today. When they came, they thought they won't do anything significant. Half of them, not half, 70% of them are dropouts from schools and colleges and everything. But you will see after a few years of sadhana, suddenly they are functioning in ways that you won't believe possible. Recently we had a business, event called Insight, where over 200 CEOs from across the world are coming and participating. All of them wonder why our organizations don't run as smoothly and efficiently as yours. I said, that's because I have all dropouts who are no good for anything. But they have devotion in their heart, they are devoted to what they're doing, that's all. Because they're absolutely devoted to what they are doing, they may not be MBAs, they may not be from IITs and IIMs, they're simple people, but because they're absolutely devoted, they do wonderful things. So, the question is, how much life have you captured? Always people keep wondering, oh, that guy is not as smart as me, how come he's more successful? This is going on in a whole lot of people's minds who think they are smart. Yes, always. Why is that guy more successful than me? I am smarter than him. Obviously, your smartness is not working because just with one dimension of life, life will not function. The most important thing is how effervescent and large is the nature of life that you've captured, and every one of us have an unlimited access to it. But how much will we take depends on how consciously we conduct our life.
Sadhguru, you said about life, and that brings a big question what doctors have about life. Now they say we have 1 trillion cells in our body, and each of these cells is living by itself. And when you say a patient is no more, it's just that the brain dies after 2 or 3 minutes, but still a large part of his body is still alive. So, and these cells, even when after the patient is dead, you take these cells and put in a culture.
Those of you who are all shaving every day, even after you're dead, we still have to shave you, you know this.
Yeah, the hair grows.
That is why I'm ready,
Yeah, but so what dies when we die? So that brings the question, what leaves us? So where is this life in our body? Is it in our brain, our heart? And what is this life you're talking? Is it in the spine or is it in… where does it reside?
There's so many living people, you can ask them. Where are they? I think the religious beliefs have totally screwed up human mind so badly. Wait.